Hello, everybody, and today we wanted to share our thoughts on day one at Galaxycon. We ended up going for all 3 days. This will be a 3-part series, probably, and we wanted to share our experiences and our thoughts on what happened. So, on day one, after waiting in line to get our press badges, I ended up beelining it straight to Giancarlo Esposito's line, who plays Moff Gideon. And I ended up getting my photo taken and a couple things signed, which was really cool. And I know Jack went around and he met one of the guys from Impractical Jokers. And after we did that, we went over to the food court and we got ourselves some smoothies, took a little bit of a break from waiting in all those lines. They had some pretty cool stuff there. There was this bakery that we went to. They had all kinds of fun stuff, the smoothies, and some sweets that looked pretty darn good. And once we were done with our break, we headed back into the vendor's hall to take our first look around. And right at the entrance was this guy making these amazing Star Wars helmets. These are all resin casted. His name is Galaxy Props. Definitely check him out. These things were awesome. And just by walking around throughout the con, we saw all kinds of Star Wars stuff. Here's some Lego sets that we saw. And there were tons of lightsabers. Here's one of the booths here. They make custom sabers and a couple replica sabers. These guys had all kinds of stuff. From Profi Board, NeoPixel, Xenopixel. We'll get to these guys though in day 2 because this particular booth I ended up buying something from. And there were Black Series and Vintage Collection all over the place. Here's a couple of them, lots of 40th anniversary. This guy had a Yoda on display, which was really funny. This was really neat. And another lightsaber stand. This guy had a lot more replica sabers, but these were all baselit sabers, so I wanted something a little more realistic. And here is a replica, like, prop weapons wall. They had Stormtrooper blasters, Boba Fett's blaster, Mandalorian's rifle. This stuff was super cool. I even got to see the Galaxy Cruiser exclusive Droid Depot droid, and I really thought, but I did pass. And here was a cool little place. This was actually a build-your-own lightsaber booth. So you could pick out multiple parts here, put them together, and make your own. And these were like battle ready and everything. So it was really neat. I talked to the guy a while there. You guys can use the QR code to check him out and everything. And here are some higher-end collectibles. We've got Hot Toys, some of the Black Series helmets. There was so much stuff to see here, guys. It was nuts. We definitely couldn't do it all in the first day, obviously. The convention was just huge. We went to this last year and it was half this size. Some of the other fun stuff they were doing was video game tournaments. They had Wii bowling, which was fun, and Mario Kart. And we swung back around and saw Emily Swallow. I didn't get anything signed, but her line was super long, so we did pass on that. And honestly, guys, my experience so far at the convention was definitely good. Last year was a little hectic, but this year I think they definitely got it down. They took way better care of everything this year. So kudos to Galaxycon this year. At least in my experience, I had a great time. And Jack actually wanted to meet Alyssa Wong, and that is the current writer for the Afra comics, and it was super cool. She even drew him a little picture in his book there that he got signed. She was super cool. I enjoyed just being there while Jack was meeting her. Then we ended up taking another break, got some sandwiches at Chicken and Egg, and also we saw this dog. This was awesome. She had her dog trained to hold the lightsaber, wear a Sith robe. It was really neat. And some of the panels were going on. Some of them were just like kind of showing movies and stuff, which was kind of neat. If you just wanted to like take a load off and relax while everything was going on for a little bit, you could sit down and watch stuff. And at the end of the first day, Jack and I decided to go see some of the wrestling, cosplay wrestling. It was really funny. You had like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob and Hagrid versus like a couple ninjas. The guy who was Hagrid absolutely was decimating. It was really funny to watch. And there were all kinds of other people. I mean, like, Kingpin showed up to fight Hagrid, but then out of nowhere, Captain Kirk shows up, and he ends up just destroying Kingpin. And one of my favorites definitely was Wreck-It Ralph and Kratos versus Peter B. Parker and Spider-Gwen. And the guy who played Peter B. Parker absolutely got decimated. Dude took a lot of beatings. It was really fun to see, though. All of it's, staged and prepared ahead of time, so these guys know what they're doing. And at the end of the day, that was really fun to watch. So that was mainly everything we did in part 1. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to do a part 2, and we will see you guys then.